Bortle here with, we have the Shane Shafer returning to the channel. My goodness.
Geist God.
Geist God. Well,
yes.
Thanks for telling everyone who wasn't playing, using. So right here we have back-to-back Locals champion. My goodness.
Wednesday.
Oh,
right.
So what's interesting about the build, bro, before you get into deck profile?
Some of the stuff is kind of standard. I would say the things that are probably differentiate my build other than other builds are definitely the side deck and then probably like the hand trap lineup, I would say.
Okay, that's what's up. Let's see the goo.
All right, so standard lineup, I got 3 Marionetter, 3 Meloseek, 2 Silk, 1 Faker, and then 1 Concurry. Standard.
Why wouldn't I'm playing?
God, yes. I would run 3 of this card. It's insane.
Oh, yeah. It's crazy.
For hand traps.
Oh, my goodness. I just saw some feet.
Got Foot Ash, the cringe rarity.
Must confirm. All right.
Yeah, if we wanted to go full cringe, we could use 1 Foot Ash and then 2 regulars like Donnell. 2 DD Crow, and then 3 Imperm.
Goes with Faker, man.
God, yes. So like this deck, it struggles going second because anybody that knows anything about trap cards, they're inherently just slow. You have to wait until your next turn to where you can activate them. This isn't a card that I wanted to like commit to 3, just because it's really only like super strong against like Spiral and then like decent against everything else. So that's why I didn't want to fully commit. This is the best hand trap in the game is Ash.
That's true. It's pretty much everything.
God, yes.
How many times have you actually resolved Faker impermanence? Is it a good feeling, man?
So I don't know if you guys know who Adriel is, but I am not Adriel, so I can't do that every single game. But yeah, he literally did it 4 games in a row. I'm trying to be like him, so maybe one day I can be his apprentice. But recently, I would say altogether, probably only like once or twice within like the past couple weeks. It doesn't happen very often for me because I'm just bad at the game. So spell lineup, 3 Extravagance, obviously, 2 Duality, and then 1 for 1. Most people don't run this card. I don't know why. This card is actually just insane. I could understand if you don't run it, if you like only run 3 Ash, because you're only running 13 monsters at that point, and you do want to have kind of like a medium monster count to run this card. But if anybody that uses Altergeists, they know that this deck, if you don't draw Faker access, it's like you bust. You just lose. And so we're just trying to max out on consistency cards. And a lot of the times, if you draw this with Marionetter, there's a lot of crazy things you can do with this, making turn 1 Hextia and stuff like that. For the trap lineup, obviously 3 Spoofing, 2 Protocol, 1 Manifestation. I feel like that's still the standard lineup. I know some people run 2 and 2 or maybe 2 and 1, but I literally hate drawing this card turn 1. It's only good if you have like Seek and then you go into like a Link Rebo and something like that turn 1. Other than that, it's kind of like a card that you really just want to search and recycle.
Watch combo profiles.
3 Judgment, 3 Strike, 3 Evenly Match, and 1 Imperial Order.
My goodness. Oh, and the 3 permanences from previously.
Yeah, you could technically cut this card down to 2 because you have cards like Extravagance and Duality. So you go in second, you have a really high chance of seeing this card. But there's probably not another 1 card that I would run. And like the trap count is like, I'm running all like the important like good ones, so you can like afford to like see one of these if you're going first and still win the game as long as you have Faker access.
Okay.
It's just a blowout going second as well.
What's the main deck count, man?
40, obviously.
40.
God, yes. And then also just the interaction with like Meloseek, adding Faker and then being able to resolve Faker going second is just like really good.
Oh
yeah. For the extra deck. For the Meloseek targets, I'm running 3 Link Rebo, 1 Almirage. It'll probably go to 2, and then 2 Relinquish whenever that new Link monster comes out. That card is insane versus Salad. But I don't think you need 2 of this card. You know, you're not going to draw Extravagance every game. So 1 is just fine, and it's really like specific for like the Shadal matchup, so you can use its effect and then make their Shadal fusion dead. 3 Hextia, and then 2 Prime Banshee. Some people only run 1 of this card. I don't know why. if you banish the first one off of Extravagance, you want access to the second one because there's a lot of crazy loops that you can do with Hexty and just a Marionetter, where you can like go into this and then use Marionette effect, target this, and then since this is a quick effect, you can chain target Marionetter and then special summon the Silk from deck. That way you get to add Faker back to hand whenever this goes to grave, and then you have a Silk for next turn, so whenever you summon your Faker, after you like, let's say Manifestation that you added off of this, you can special summon your Seek instead of having to special summon a Silk. So this card is really good and like undervalued in my opinion. Hida, Phoenix, Unicore, Bortle Load.
Oh my goodness, the OG.
God, yes. And then Bortle Sword Dragon.
Oh man, the combo there.
I'm going to cut one of these cards for Ningirsu because Ningirsu comes up a lot with this card. So you need to run Ningirsu. I just got to take the time and figure out which one of these I'm going to cut. And then one Appaloosa, this comes up as well with Hida. I literally just made it just last round, and it put in a lot of work. So for the side deck, yeah, a little bit of spice, Not too crazy though, not too crazy. So we got 2 Gamecill, 2 Retaliating Sea, and then 2 Nibiru. The reason why I have these 2 ups right here, everything else in my side is at 3, but I have specific cards that I side in and out. Whenever I build my deck, I build my main deck first, and then I build my side according to what I want to take in and out for certain matchups. So I don't have to think like in between rounds whenever I'm siding. And so like Shaddoll is already like a pretty good matchup for this deck, so I didn't want to like overcommit, and like these cards are good against Spiral. I would say this one is a little bit like not as good because they can play through Nibiru, but at the same time I was scrambling through cards. Like I really need my normal summon in this deck. I don't want to use stuff like Sphere Mode and stuff like that, because if they drone stack you, they can, and they say that you're playing Sphere Mode, they can just play around it and end on like a more conservative board. So like these cards are like give you the best value with keeping your normal summon and being able to play through the Spiral board.
Okay.
And then also just the inherent versatility that they have against other matchups as well. And then for the other cards, I'm running 3 Heavy Storm Duster, 3 Anti-Spell, and then 3 Appointer. My deck is really easy to side in and out, and then these cards are just inherent protection against cards like Evenly Match and Lightning Storm. If you get Lightning Storm or Evenly Match, you just lose. So all that matters is that you just play to not get blown out by certain cards, and then you just resolve Faker and win.
Okay. Oh, very nice. Well, any shout-outs, Shane?
Shout out to everyone at Cosmics, everyone at Epic. Specifically, shout out to Cam. I always DM him, ask him for help whenever I'm like going through ratios and stuff like that, and he helps me out. So, but yeah.
Very nice. Yeah, well, there you go, Bortle Nation. This locals back-to-back champion deck profile. And if you're not a part of Bortle Nation, sub for Bortle. God, yes.
God, yes.
Thank you, Shane. Bortle out.